Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 14 of my Greenskins campaign in Total War Warhammer. We're in a bit of a bind, guys. Over here we have two armies from the Dwarves who are threatening us from Iron Rock. And down here we've got three armies from the Eastern Border Princes who are raising my settlements. I've got two armies, 1 3/4 stack. We're stuck here for a couple of turns recruiting trolls, and apart from that we have the Dwarves from Karakazul, what's left of them, in Black Iron Mine. They're our vassals, and I'm beginning to think that was maybe not the best of decisions. I think it might have been better to take Black Iron Mine for my own, but never mind. So we're going to just jump on straight ahead, keep an eye on these Dwarves and see what happens. So they send their hero in against me. That army seemed to be heading towards Barag Dawazbag, or Varenka Hills maybe. Border Princes attack Crooked Fang Fort. There's no point trying to fight that battle. That is a hell of a lot of crossbows. Do you sack the settlement? Yes. Okay. Critical failure on their attempt to sabotage Grimgor's army. What is what we're gonna do? Sod it, I think. I'm not that bothered about diplomatic relations with the Bloody Hands. I am bothered about 1500 gold, especially with all this raiding happening. Okay. Let's send Gorfang up this direction to see if we can see what happened to that army. That's it there. So that actually looks like it's heading back up towards the Pillars of Grungni. We are still stuck down here for another turn while we recruit, so let's take advantage of that, and Ornery could do with some mounted units, I think. So a couple of mounted units and maybe one more arrow boy. That maxes us out for the turn. Black Iron Mine, let's, if you would be so kind, set war coordination target on Thorgrim. Go and try and annoy him, that would be great. And let's move on. So the Dwarves don't seem to be bothering with us at all, which is fine for me. Border Princes attack Crooked Fang again, and I'm going to raise the settlement this time. No, sacked it again. And now, yes, so they sacked it for a whole 43 gold. But the interesting thing is that the armies have started to spread out a bit. So I might be able to pick one of them off. So with that in mind, Ornery, if you would come down just as far as you can, but stay within our borders so that you can recruit the last couple of units. Maybe a couple more infantry units. Actually, I've never really bothered taking goblin units in the past. They have armour piercing or poison. I might actually try. Let's have a couple of units of nasty skulkers and see how we go with them. And Grimgor, in fact, if you would march as far as you can down towards Valley of Sorrow, just to put a wee bit of pressure on here, see what happens. I don't think I'm going to antagonise the Dwarves at the moment. We'll just draw back a wee bit, keep eyes on them though, and move on. I'm going to keep my money rather than spend it on improving buildings when there's raiding armies around. Just keep the cash. So Thorgrim comes out and a small army goes back to garrison Iron Rock. So Thorgrim might be heading for Black Crag. Dringorikaz gets it this time. Another huge load of crossbows. And what happens to the settlement? We sack it, that's fine. Where are they? And Karakazgal has been besieged, but this army looks like it's drawing back. So I wonder if I can catch it. I wonder if I should bother, maybe just come for these ones. Who are they at war with?
You come bearing arms. Is
Bloody
it war?
hands. Not necessarily, it's not necessarily war. Would you be interested in peace? Excellent. We'll kill you later. That's good. So we've only lost Valia's Sorrow. They'll now draw back. And I can concentrate on the dwarfs. I think we'll leave Valia's Sorrow for now. And see if I can lure Thorgrim into a trap. Let's try and... Can you block his army to start with? 1 in 3 chance. No, okay. Right, so then let's take Ornery's army. And if you can move, say just to there, and raid. So Thorgrim could still slip past there. But if he does, if he heads for Black Crag, then he's bottling himself in. I'll be able to catch him, I would hope. But if I take Grimgor, and if I move him, so to about there, I think that'll do there.
Let's find some
And stick him into ambush stance, and then see if Thorgrim will attack Ornery. That's a plan, Stan. Let's repair the buildings in Crooked Fang. And Dringorikaz the same. Can I do anything down here? Misty Mountain. I need 2,000 for that. Yep, so close. Well, instead of that, we could do some obedience, so let's build the boss's tent. And that's us for the turn. Okay, let's see what happens up here. Will Thorgrim go for it? No, I guess he saw our army. So those guys are pulling back, good to their word. Oh, okay, yep, so we raided in the Dwarves' lands, got 650 gold for that. Grimgor was spotted. Okay, well let's... Mr. Stabby, try and stab Thorgrim Grudgebearer. 1 in 4 chance.
Let's get stabby.
It was worth it. Worth the effort. Okay. You then... Actually... Just go on normal stance. Come down and retake Valley of Sorrow. 1,058 troops. Okay. So we've secured the province again. I obviously need to stay there for some replenishment. Yep. And let's get the Greenskin hideout repaired. And we don't have... Was there one that would give you additional... Is it recuperation? I guess not. No. I'll go for growth then, and obedience. And Grimgor I think with Grimgor we will just draw back maybe in towards Black Crag.
Keep moving.
I could have raided in there, but I don't know if I can take Thorgrim 1-on-1.
Yes, boss.
An awful lot of artillery. I don't think so. I wouldn't fancy my chances, I don't think. Is this army not ready to move out? Come and attack him. Anyway, let's move on and see what happens. Okay, so there's a small army coming back. Thorgrim moves further north. Border princes continue to head home. Gorklenborg. We'll take the +4 fightiness for 3 turns. It's not going to get us any closer to a war, really. How we're looking here. Still really needs another couple of turns before we're back up to fighting strength. Well, let's just nip round here.
Let's go.
And go into ambush stance.
Suppose.
And actually, I haven't looked at details in a while. Talisman and word save. I'll leave that with them. So Sword of Bloodshed is +8 melee attack. Weapon strength would go up to 630, but I think I'd rather have the melee attack. Gambler's armor. Yeah, we'll stick with that. But how about ornery? What's ornery got? Fencer's blades +6/+6. Armor piercing damage. No, I think I'm happy to keep the Fencer's blades. Leadership, captives, magic item. Okay. And Gorfang. Oh. What's Gorfang got? Basic armor. Sword of Battle is +2 melee attack. That's one where I think giving him the giant blade might be better. Enchanted item, then yep, I think we'll leave him with that. So Grimgor's hoping to get an ambush. Ornery is recuperating, and that's us. Don't have a whole lot of money, so we'll keep that for now. We'll move on. Ooh, Thorgrim. We did get him. Oh, it's not Thorgrim. Banner of Eternal Flame, who should we give that to? Additional fire damage. Okay. Well, let's give it to... Well, let's give it to an archer unit, I think. And it's going to be an absolute rout. Should I fight it? No, let's just auto-resolve. Try and get a proper battle against Thorgrim. It's a decent amount of cash. And another talisman, Talisman of Endurance. Ward save plus 15%. And do I take the leadership? I may as well, because replenishment's no good. So we'll take leadership. Oh, that was because... No, we didn't wound Thorgrim, did we? Where are you going?
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Dire tidings indeed. Okay, so chaos stirs. We have the Talisman of Endurance. A ward save of plus 15. We've detected a force belonging to Thorgrim. So he tried to ambush us, but we spotted him. And then did he pull back? Is that Thorgrim? It is. Fine. So yeah, these dwarves, where are they? Where are you guys going? You're heading down for Death Gorge? Is that your plan? It's mine. Okay. Underway. That's a bit of a pain, but I don't want them taking that settlement from us. That's mine. Grimgor, can you just come forward a bit and yeah, come forward there and wait. No, ambush. If they bring all their armies, we don't stand a chance.
What do you want?
I want to see what you've got, see if I can give you something. No, it's a talisman, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Fine, I thought that Grimgor already had a talisman. Can you try again? Assassinate Thorgrim.
Stab!
Failure again. I'm gonna have to practice. And we've got a bit of cash now. Is there anything that I want to do here? What am I researching? Goblin Workshop. Why? A Ragnarok Spider, yes. Okay, let me have a look. So, to get the spider, we need a wolf den. Do we have a wolf den anywhere? We do. We've got a wolf den here, and we can get the spiders, okay. So we don't need that. Eastern Badlands. I think this is going to be one of my main recruiting areas. I have these two, Death Pass and Eastern Badlands. So could demolish that. What else would I build here? A wolf den, I suppose. Wolf den has to be level 4, so it's got to be there. I think that's what I'm going to do then. I think this goes, and we'll build a wolf den next turn. And we will build... No, we can't do that just now. What can we do here? We need to upgrade this first. I think we'll keep the rest of our cash for now. Yep, that's us. So let's move on, see what happens with the dwarven armies up here. Or was that Thorgrim that moved slightly towards us? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Sod Dairy's there. Okay. You need to
That's what Morg wants.
underway. Back into Black Crag.
Get going.
And then we'll see if we can catch him. What happened to my hero? No, he's in there. There he is. I thought he'd been
You
wounded.
Now.
Can you block this army?
Yeah.
Half and a half chance. Okay, successful. Now I'm not happy now having to. I don't know if I need to send him south. What are these guys doing?
for the wisdom of Valea.
Oh well. Come south anyway. Fast as you can. So marching does actually get you a wee bit further. In fact, if I come into Carag Asgal for the replenishment, we're almost up at 100% anyway. So just keep moving. And we'll move on. And Gorfang has a skill point. So I think I'm going to go for Misdirector. I was going to stick him on a wolf, but I don't think wolves affect movement on the campaign map, or mounts of any kind. Thorgrim, what have you done? He's besieged Black Crag. Red Horns are destroyed.
Enough.
Does he have a hidden army somewhere that he thinks it's a good idea to besiege the settlement? This army, it was in there, so they're definitely coming south. So you keep heading down towards Death Gorge.
The boys are restless.
You again try and block this army.
Start it.
Full supplier. An additional 5%. Excellent. Now, so here's the challenge. If you come off underway, assault his army. He runs, and that's his plan. He wants to draw me out.
This is not in the Damazkron.
So we've blocked them, so I don't think they can get in range. Now if you want to play at baiting, I'm going to just move out here. That's still within reinforcement range of the city. And I'm going to ambush stance. Okay, let's move on. Ambush failed, and we didn't get reinforcements, so it's going to be 50-50. And unfortunately, I've come up on time, so I'm going to have to fight this battle in the next part. So no combat in this one, a lot of manoeuvring though. Hope you guys have enjoyed it anyway. Please comment, rate and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. and I hope to see you again in the next part. Cheers.